Yeah. You know how to do this? No, but you can teach me. All right. So you see how this say 28 right here? Yeah. Get a handful of this, drop it in here. Till it say 28. I'll do that. Pour it in here. All that up. Throw it in here. Do that to the back. Hand me that phone.
What up, though?
Hello. He's right here.
Hey, what's up, bestie?
Hello.
What's up, bestie?
All right, 5 minutes. She be over here.
What up, though? Blessings to you as well, my brother. Blessings to you as well. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I don't have a lot of time today. Got some things I want to do, so I'm just trying to make this one as, I ain't going to say short, but I'm on a time limit this morning. So I have to start limiting my time on TikTok. So it's very important that I get the message that I want to get across out. And that way we can get it in.
Put a lot of work into it. Lots of.
So hopefully everybody good this morning. Some of y'all celebrate 4th of July. Some of us don't. I'm not into fireworks. Been there, done that when I was a kid. It was all good. But as you get older, I start to realize I'm trying to keep my fingers. That was a joke. Just trying to find a nice little song I could play before I get myself together. So hard to pick. So much. You know what the funny part when you try to find music? No, I'm not doing that. Not doing that. No, Zagazao. Anyway, hopefully everybody got some plans today with their family. Me, like I said, I'm just going to chill out today. Might go to brunch. Find something to do over there, get something to eat. You know, it's always good to just like grab some food. You know what? I'll play my boy. I'm in the mood for I'm in the mood for my friend. Are you relaxing today? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These are the days. Hey, what's up, Tony? How you doing? Good morning. These are the days you need to relax. You don't need to be out doing too much. First of all, it's going to be extremely hot, and I don't like being outside in the heat too much. I really don't. So I'm gonna play this quick song, and we're gonna jump into it. We're gonna have a little. Today Last night I went live and I said some stuff, but today is different. It's pretty much the same thing. But it's going to get a little worse today. Because I want to, like I said, tap the screen, share the live, 10, 15 like-minded people. I got a couple talking points I want to touch on. And we're going to get to this live like we always do. Oh, a lot of activity on the Vegas Strip. Nah, I can't. I'm about tired of Vegas. I'm gonna be honest. I'm at a point where I just want to go and relax. But this live today is for some of these brothers out there. I know a lot of them be scared to come up on the platform. They don't be wanting to say what they need to be saying. But I think that us men need to be real. Because there's a lot of brothers out there that, like I said, they on here and they're not really they doing it. It's a bunch of illusions. It's a bunch of illusions. Are you having a solo party today? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Listen, solo parties, they good too. There's nothing wrong with spending time with yourself. Because I have another saying. My new saying is this: just because you alone, just because you're by yourself doesn't mean that you're alone. I'm standing on that. And that's what people need to understand. Just because you're by yourself does not mean that you're alone. That's it. If you accept self and love, yep. That's right. You're never alone. People just put it's like some people just feel like they need to be around somebody in order to feel accepted. But for what? So this morning's live. It's the hardest truth. High value men versus low value men. What's the difference? Ooh, yeah, we gonna get in that. What's up, New York, Mom? I see you, my sister. Good morning, welcome in. That is one of the things I want to speak on this morning. I know a lot of time, like I said, I talk about women, low value women, high value women, this, that, and the third. But this morning, I want to talk about some of these low value men versus a high value man. What's the difference? Good morning, welcome in. That's what I'm saying. I might want to just. All I'm asking y'all tap the screen. Y'all ain't got a gift. Y'all can share the live out. Y'all can repost it. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to say what I got to say because that's what I do. Get in and get out this morning. So, from what I gather, let me find my tab. But good morning. No, seriously, because the reason why I ask these questions is I want to see if some women and even brothers know what a high value man looks like, what a high value man consists of, and what is a low value man, or is there really such thing? Because everybody wants a high value partner, but what does that actually mean? Is it money, status, looks, or is it character? So let's define what high value is. That right there. Is it money, status, looks, or is it character? Because some people, and I'm gonna say this, for some men, they think him being a high value man is his stat, like it's his money, my status in life. That's what makes me high value, the way I look, how I present myself. That's what makes me a high value man. But I don't believe that. I truly don't believe what men really characterize as a high value man compared to a low value man. It's more to it than that. It's deeper than that. It's bigger than just what we think. We said characteristics above all, emotional intelligence and awareness. I could take that. I could accept all that. A man is in high value simply because he earns 6 figures, owns a business, or has an expensive car. Those things may reflect success, but they don't automatically reflect integrity. See, that's the difference. A man thinks, and this is where it gets confused. Where men think that because I make 6 figures, I make this much money, I got an expensive car, I got a big ass house. All that's success. That has nothing to do with what you value, with you as a man. Those are things of purchase. I can't purchase value. I can't purchase characteristics. I can't do these things as a man. So to turn around and say that I'm a high value man for the things that I own, no. Or for what I have, that doesn't make me high value. And this is where a lot of us men get confused. This is where a lot of women get it twisted about based on what they look at as a high value man. And it's not the things that the man owns. Yes. But see, that's right. It's the things that we own. We value what we have. I can say that. I may value the things that I've had because I worked for it, but that doesn't validate me as a high value man because of what I value. Exactly. We put our value in so many things that we own, for so many things that we purchase, but that does not make me a man of high value. And likewise, a man isn't valued because he earns less or is still building his life. The real difference often comes down to his mindset, actions, and how he treats others. The way that you treat a person, how you talk to people, the way that you present yourself as a man shows your value, shows the true value in you. The way that you treat your family, the way that you treat your wife, how you treat your kids, even how you treat yourself, the way that you talk to people, how you come across. That right there is the value of a man. So when brothers think because I have all this, but yet they still treat people in a certain manner, does not make you a high value man. Just because I make six figures and I could talk to a woman however I want to talk to her, just because I make this money, just because I have this house and I want to treat a woman the way I want to treat her, does not make you a high value man. And then some of y'all accept it. Y'all look at him as like, oh, my man is high value. No, he's not, because that's what the way he talks to you. A disrespectful man can have all of these things but still be disrespectful to you. It does not make him a high value person. How I treat others, I love that one. Yes, it's the way it's as for a man. Like these characters. So here are some of the characteristics, often associated with a high value man. So when it comes to high value men, there are some characteristics. First of all, he keeps his word and follows through. A man that keeps his word to his woman and follows through should be considered a high value man. That means this man will, if he tell you he's going to do something, he's going to do it. He's not going to second guess himself. If you ask him to do something and he's like, baby, I got you, that means he has you, and he's not going to fall back on his word. Everything that he does, he's doing it for the sake of you. Also, he's going to take on every responsibility without making an excuse, which means he's going to hold himself accountable for any action that he does. No matter what this man does, wherever he messes up, wherever he fails, he's going to hold himself accountable and take responsibility for his actions. Good morning, welcome in. He's not going to sit there and blame somebody for something that he created or something that he did. It's my fault. I take responsibility. Period. He's holding himself down as well as holding the family down. Here's the same high value man that respects his woman. He respects women, period. He is not disrespectful to no women whatsoever, no shape, form, or fashion, whoever she is. He treats all women with respect and also family as well. And he also respects himself. A lot of us men don't even have self-respect. We don't even know what it is to respect ourselves. We think because I know me. Just because you know yourself doesn't mean you respect yourself. Because I feel like this. If I have to second guess me, I'm not respecting the thoughts that I have. I'm not respecting who I am. I'm not moving accordingly. I should be able to take criticism. I should be able to fail and understand my failures and hold myself accountable for the things that I messed up, where I messed up at in my relationships, in life, or my job, whatever the case may be. These are things that we have to start doing as men. We can't sit here and call ourselves, I'm a high value this, I'm a high value man. No. There's levels. There's levels to this. And a lot of us men aren't on that level. A lot of men think that they're on this level of high value just for the way that they speak, because they're educated. Education doesn't make you value. What's up, Hill? Just because I'm educated doesn't mean I'm a high value man. And also, you got these men that call themselves high value, but they want to lead with control and not consistency. A lot of us men aren't even consistent we're not consistent. We drop the ball all the time. Many a times, there's a lot of men that drop the ball. We drop the ball. Excuse me. We create chaos instead of protecting the peace. We say certain things and we do certain things and we move in a certain type of way, but we want to call ourselves, hey, I know my value. I know my worth. No, you don't. A lot of us ain't worth nothing. We say that we are. We perpetrate a fraud. We move in a certain type of light. We show our hand. And the worst thing about a man that calls himself, that thinks he's high value, is when you start lying. Stop. You don't have to lie. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. Y'all just tap the screen. That's all I'm asking for this morning. Just tap the screen. You can share the live out. You can repost it. Do what you want to do. You have to start looking out for some of these red flags. These red flags, when they talk about, when a man is constantly talking about money, that's a red flag. Constantly talking about what he has, my businesses, this, that, the third. And these are problems when men, these are problems with some of us men, is the fact that when we meet a woman, we start talking about all the things that we value, but not the value within ourselves. And listen, this is the type of man that I am. I respect my family. I try to keep my word as much as possible. I try to take responsibilities. I try to continue to grow mentally, emotionally, and financially. See, it's a thing. I want to grow spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Those are three good characteristics. Those are three good things that a man should value. I want to grow mentally, spiritually, emotionally. I'm not going to say, see, when he sits and he's talking to you about, I got a nice car. I live over here. I bought 6 homes. I own 5 houses. Those are things that he valued. Because, see, when we start speaking on stuff that we own is the stuff that we value the most. Straight up and down. We don't talk about ourselves. We talk about our accomplishments. Just because I have an accomplishment does not make me a high value man. Just because I accomplished something, because I can accomplish anything. I can climb Mount Everest. Does that make me have value? No, that's just something I accomplished. We men need to stop taking value in the things that we own. That's the problem. And this is where a lot of men get it twisted. They don't truly know what it is to be. And this is why I think that it shouldn't even be a high value or low value, to be honest. So when we talk about that, you're welcome, honey. You're welcome. And some of these things, some of these characters often associate with a low value man, now a low value man is totally different. And I know a lot of y'all women have run across these low value men. Matter of fact, some of y'all in relationships are even married to these type of men. I'm being honest. Some of these men, here we go. Number 1, a low value man. Make promises he can't keep. How many ladies have been with a man, and put a 1 in the comments if you've been with a man that's been making promises to you and have never kept them and still ain't keeping them right now? If you are with someone or you had a man that has made promises to you, ladies, and have never kept their promise, put a 1 in the comments. And you still waiting for them to fulfill that promise. Hit different, don't it? Dang. A lot of your sisters. What's up, learning? Let me tell you something. Some of y'all still waiting on promises and y'all call them broken promises. The promise ain't broken. He just ain't never get to it yet. So he's still holding on to that promise. And the sad part is, the thing what I don't like is that your sister sit around and wait for this man. But you promised me. First of all, as a man, you should never make a promise to a woman that you are not going to keep. That's number 1. That is delusional. You know that you're not going to keep. I promise you, baby, I'm gonna do right. I promise you, I'm gonna do right, and you're still going to do wrong because you know that you're not going to fulfill that promise. So stop making that word. I think that's one of the worst words a man can actually say to a woman is, "I promise you, baby," because you know you're not going to fulfill that. You're not going to do it. You're going to turn back around and do the same thing again, and keep making them same mistakes and keep failing. And then you want to keep turning around and begging her for her forgiveness. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm going to try to do it right. I'll get it right the next time. No, you're not. Because here's the thing. If you're not willing to change, you have to look, and I said this last night, you have to look in the mirror and tell yourself, you know what? Not even convince yourself, but tell yourself, yo, bro, it's time to make a change. Exactly, Juice. Never make promises you know you ain't going to keep. But as a man, you need to look yourself in the mirror and truly confess to yourself like, yo, I'm messing up and I'm tired of messing up. I need to do better. I need to be right. I'm tired of my life going like this. I'm tired of being this type of man. I'm tired of disappointing my family, disappointing my wife, disappointing my girl, disappointing my children. I'm also disappointing myself. But the sad part about it is when we face that reality that we know that we are disappointing ourselves because everything starts with self. But the funny part is we as men, because of our egos, we have egos against our own selves where we're like, nah, I'm good. That's the first thing we say. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm going to be all right. I got this. No, you don't. Because if you had it, you would never mess it up in the first place. If you had it, you would never fumble the ball in the first place. Why you think us men make so many mistakes in our relationships? We think that we got it going on. We think that we're doing everything right. And the sad part about it is, I'm going to be honest, a lot of times when a man gets into a relationship, we settle faster than the woman does. We are already settled. We said, hey, I got the woman I need. I got the woman I want. I'm good now. Now I could just fall back. Nah, you ain't supposed to fall back. You're supposed to keep pushing. You're supposed to strive to make your relationship better for you. But we get so caught up because of the things that, and what happens with us is the simple fact is that we start feeling once a woman starts doing for us, that's when we get lax. Once she starts pouring into us, that's when we get lax. And that's when things just be like, you know what, I'm good. I could chill out. I could slow down. Is it fair? Heck no. Another thing we do. We blame everybody else for our problem. A low value man will blame everybody else for his problems. You know, it ain't my fault the way things happen. You know, if I wasn't with this person, if I wasn't doing this, we don't take responsibility, not accountability. We don't take responsibility for our actions. We want to sit there and blame everybody else. We blame our friends, we blame our mothers, we blame our animals, we blame our job, we blame our girls, we blame our children, we blame the neighbor next door, we blame the fire department, we blame the police, we blame everybody else for all our problems except for us. I'm the cause of this chaos. Soon as you in a relationship with a woman, you break up, something happens, it's her fault. Dang, you know, I shouldn't have been hanging out with him. But you know what the funny part is? When we get caught up and we start, well, you know, I was with this dude, you know, I know I shouldn't have been hanging out. The thing is this, what throws me off with us men is we know we ain't supposed to be doing something, but we try to speak it into existence. Like, I know I shouldn't have been hanging out with him. So if you know that, why was you doing it in the first place? You see what I'm saying? Does it really make sense? If I knew I wasn't supposed to be hanging out with a certain type of person, why would I do it in the first place? And that's the stupidity that we do. We know we know right from wrong, and there's no things that we know that we shouldn't be doing. But we turn around and do it anyway. And then next thing you know, we got to go home and face the music, and then we don't even want to face it. Now we want to sit in our car for 20, 30 minutes before we go in the house trying to contemplate how we're going to explain this to the woman that we with. I know a lot of times we used to sit there, we talked about how sometimes a man there's no peace in the house, all this, that, and the third. But guess what? You know why there's no peace in your home? The reason why men sit in their car is because they keep talking about the woman that they with. But it's not the woman that you're with. It's you as a man. You're leading wrong. You are not leading properly. This is the reason why you want to sit in your car for 20, 30 minutes and trying to create peace in your mind before you walk into your house. But if I'm walking in my house, you bringing that negative energy into the home. Exactly. Yep, you're right, Tony. You're 100% right. A lot of times we bring that negative energy into the house and then want to get upset because think about it like this: when you're not home and she's home, she's at peace. She's at peace. It's when we walk through that door with all of that negative energy. Here's the funny part is this. To be honest, I feel like this: when you get off work and if you had a bad day at work, leave that at work. Don't bring that bad day into your home and expecting your wife to coddle you and cuddle you and, baby, how was your day? You know, I had a rough day. Look at the energy that you done brought down a whole morale in the house because of your day. Your day should not interrupt your woman's day. If she's having a good day and you're having a bad day at work, you can call her on the phone to discuss that. But don't bring that energy home because now you just disrupted the whole dynamic in the house with your negative energy. And you as a man coming in and now you expecting everything to be on. Some things need to be left outside. Some things need to be left outside. Stop bringing that negative because you know what it does? It just sits and manifests in your home. And this is what causes chaos and mass confusion in your house. So now that energy is still in those walls. Now it's because you got to remember, I know it's kind of weird to say this, but there is so much negative energy in our walls because of all the negativity that we have within us, and all the arguments and all the disagreements sticks in your walls, and it's infested in there. So whenever that kind of negative energy starts to erupt between you and your person, all that stuff starts coming out. That's when you start remembering, start talking about things of the past. Well, remember when you did this? Remember when you did that? Yeah, because you got it still sitting. You got it embedded in your house. To be honest, I need to open the front door and the back door. Let it blow right through. Blow all that energy out. Open your windows. Real talk. A lot of these brothers that have low value men, they seek validation instead of purpose. They want to be validated for the things that they do instead of listen. Everything I do with a purpose. Everything that I do with a purpose. I don't need validation from nobody. I validate myself. I don't need to be validated for the things that I do. They want to be praised for the things that they do. They want to be patted on the back. You did a good job. They need that because that's what makes them move. If somebody validates, I need that pat on the back. I need that. No, I don't need to push. I push myself. What's up, Roxy? How you doing, sister? A lot of these men right now, they want to be coddled. They want y'all to be like, oh, he's such this. They love, it's an ego thing. They feed off that. As long as they can hear somebody telling them that, because their purpose in life, morning my sister, because they really truly have no purpose in life. Their whole purpose is to seek validation. Why you think a lot of these men go live? Because they want some of y'all women to validate the bull crap they be saying. You got brothers up in here. I'm gonna tell you the funny part. You got men that go on live and be talking about God and be preaching and saying all the good stuff, but behind closed doors, these men, please. These are the same dudes that be in your DMs trying to holler at you, all this other stuff. It's crazy work. But they sit here and they want y'all to validate the stuff that they say. Oh, he's such a good man of God. He speaks the word. Because here's my thing. How are you going to say you a man of God, but you on singles, on all these single lives trying to pick up women? It's a facade. It's a game. Brothers like, you know what? I found another way to trap women. So I know a lot of women are love God and they want to speak on Jesus and all this other stuff. So guess what they're going to do? I'm going to go up there. I'm gonna have sisters praying and this, that, and the third, and I'm gonna talk about the word of God, and I'm gonna use that to manipulate a lot of these women's minds and have them thinking, and next thing you know, here, sister, call me. And they be sitting there praying and praying on you, P-R-E-Y, not P-R-A-Y, praying on you and such eloquent speaking and saying all the good stuff. You feel me, Earl? Saying all these things. Listen, I see it all the time. They be on here using God as a weapon to manipulate y'all women. Yes, wolves in sheep clothing. And for validation, using the word of God. Some of these men married, families, but will sit there and tell you, you know, I've been single for such a long time. Y'all don't know why I did that, right? Let's tell you again. Y'all don't know why I looked behind my back, did y'all? Because this is what they be doing. You know, I've been single for such a long time. They just making sure that they women ain't hear what they said. That's why they be doing that. See, Earl, you laughing. Grand Rising. It's the truth, bro. Yo, these dudes be faking jacks. And then they go, the funny part is, how can I be a man of God if I'm going on these single lives where you got people hosting, talking about single stuff, and you got single men up there, but you're a man of God, but you, listen, I should not be out there promoting myself if I'm a man of God. I mean, he's going to provide the woman that I need, if I'm not mistaken. But why would I want to put myself in a place where it's nothing but a bunch of hyenas? Come on, do the math. Low value. They validate themselves. They have no purpose. Matter of fact, their whole purpose is to try to seek and destroy some of y'all women, but y'all don't get it. Here got the biggest ones. Oh, speaking of what I just said, look, they manipulate you, lies, or play games. Ooh, those are the biggest low value men of all, to me. The ones that try to manipulate y'all, lie to y'all, and they play games. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all ladies know exactly what I'm talking about. When you talk about he's manipulating you, he's lying to you, and he's playing games. And a lot of women love being with a man that, and a lot of women fall for it. The one that's manipulating you. He's telling you all this good stuff, playing with your mind. And I truly don't believe nobody can manipulate somebody. I think people just fall for what they want to fall for. People just want to hear what they want to hear. Can't nobody manipulate me into doing something. I just do it because, hey, you know what? I want to try it. But the lies, I once heard one of the brothers say, women want to be lied to. Women like to be lied to. To me, that's one of the most false things I've ever heard for a man to say, I heard, women like to be lied to. No, they don't. No, they don't. If you tell the truth and you tell it correctly, it won't hurt. There you go. You fell for the okie doke. That is the truth right there. It ain't about the truth hurts. If you tell the truth and you tell it correctly, it don't have to hurt. Real talk. Sometimes we men, we get upset. You want the truth? I'm gonna give you the truth, and it's how we say it, which makes the women hurt because we're doing it to hurt your feelings. That's the reason why we tell the truth. You want the truth, and we give it to you the way we give it to you because it hurts your feeling. The truth shouldn't hurt because it's supposed to set you free. Last I checked, and the truth shall set you free. So if you're telling me the truth, guess what? Then I should be free of all the guilt. Because see, when lying means you're guilty about something and you're holding on to that guilt. But if I'm telling the truth, I'm free from all that. I'm free from the guilt. You should be able to tell your woman the truth and have a clear conscience. But if you're lying to her, guess what? Your conscience ain't clear because you're walking with that guilt and you're still trying to figure out another way how to get around that guilt. So what you do is you keep lying and you keep manipulating the same lie. And you keep doing it over and over again to the point where she don't even believe you no more. And the worst thing about it is if you were a woman that don't believe you no more and everything, and else she got everything you say to me is a lie. That's crazy work. That takes the value, that makes your value even lower for the fact that you as a man can sit there and have your woman tell you, I can't believe you no more. Everything that comes out your mouth to me is a lie. How do you fix that? And then you get more upset. I'm not lying. And there you go again. You're still validating the simple fact that you are lying. Where's your value as a man? Brother Omega, what's up? Good morning. I'm trying to get some of these brothers to come up this morning. I can't do this. I can do it by myself, of course. But I want to hear from other men. What do they consist of a low value and a high value man? Because this is what I'm saying. These are the conversations that brothers run away from. Because they don't want to give you all the truth about who they truly are as a man or what they consist of, a high value or low value man. But when it comes to man, ladies, lies will always lie. You better believe that, Tony. A liar will always lie. What's up, Nicolette? Good morning. Oh, you working? All right, no problem, brother. I appreciate it. No, it's the truth. Men will sit there and tell you everything under the sun because they want to tell you things that's pleasing to your ears. Good morning, Blue. Of course, we refuse accountability, lives for temporary pleasures while avoiding long-term responsibility. Yes, that's a big one. Lives for temporary pleasure. These are low-value men. They live for the moment. How many brothers you hear say that? I live for the moment. No. I'm looking long term. And a man that's living for the moment, trust me, that's a man that, number one, he is not going to marry you. Because you are for the moment. You are just a woman for the moment. And for the moment, sometimes a moment could be almost a lifetime for y'all. How long do you want to be a man's girlfriend? How many years does you have to continuously be his girlfriend? To the point where you don't even say that that's your man no more. Like, that's not my boyfriend. You know, we together. It goes from this is my woman, it goes from this is my girlfriend, this is my woman, or now we together. Now, we together. What do you mean you're together? That's your wife? No, we together, bro. We do our thing. When it comes to that, and I hear a lot of men say that, like, yo, that's your wife? Nah, we together, we just do our thing. What is your thing? Like, what is this thing that people do? Oh, yeah, that boo word? Bruh. Yo. That boo word? Oh, you're killing me right now, bro. It's a bae. Yep, that's my bae. That's my baby right there. The thing is this. For some of these men that are claiming these women with all this, that brother Trevor, good morning. For all of these women that are training these women with these words, calling them boo, baby, all this. Why are you not marrying that woman? If you claim that you love her, you all these things, if this is what she is to you, why you just can't be like, this is my wife? Why does it always have to be all these other names except for this is my wife? If you want to claim her as all of these things, claim her as your wife. What is the problem with that? What is so hard about that? And you got brother, man, I ain't trying to get married. So if you ain't trying to get married, then what are you trying to do? What's up, Chevy? If you are a man and you ain't trying to get married, then what are you really trying to do? Because the last I checked, you need to be honest. At least be honest with yourself. Stop. You know what the funny part is? We know as men, we know that we don't really want to be in a relationship with women. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. Men know that they don't want to be in a relationship with these women. They know they just want to have sex with them. So just be honest and tell them. That's it. Stop sitting there beating around the bush and try to lead her on to stuff. Yeah, you know, I like her. She's cool. We just kicking it. No, bro, tell her the truth. Listen, all I want you for is for sexual pleasures. That's it. We can go out, we can go eat, but honestly speaking, I just want you for sex. But they don't do that. Brothers don't do that. They sit there and they play these mind games with women, tell them how beautiful they are, and you know, I like you and I want to get with you. Just be honest, bro. Just tell her you want to get with that body. I think a woman, and be honest, I think women will respect their man more, will respect a man more for just truly being honest with himself. Because the funny part, I know women that do that. And you know what the funny part? Men fall for it, but they scared to do it too. A woman would sit there and tell a man straight up, "Nah, I ain't trying to be your girl, but we know we can." And you'd be like, "Word, I'm with that." You see that? A woman would be honest with a man and tell him straight up what she's looking for. I'm not trying to be your girl, but we can kick it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want that thing. And she's telling you exactly what she wants. And you as the man, because you're going to get that box, oh wow, we could do that. But you know what the funny part is? What up, Leo? You know what the funny part is? We always talk about how women get caught up and why she's jealous. But you as a man is more jealous. Because now that we figured, because she gave us some, but we forgot the fact that she told us that she don't want to be in a relationship. She just want a situationship. And you took the situation and made it into a relationship and got mad the moment you see her with another dude and she's doing something with somebody else. But she already told you, you're not my man. But you as a man already claimed that. It's a big difference. Women do this. Men, we don't. We try to claim every woman that's the problem right there. See? Oh yeah, and be big man. A man will claim every woman that he's laying down with. But will not allow her to go to do what if she already took, and this is where brothers get it twisted. The moment that she tells you, and we don't even, like I said, we don't hear it because why? A lot of men get booty blinded. They blinded by the booty. The fact that, I'm about to get some. And she's willing to give you some, but telling you straight up, I don't want no relationship. All I want you is for the D. They tell you straight up, I just want you for the D, bro. And you be gas. Word. Psh, I bet. It's on. But the box be boxing. And it be so good. Now you want to try to put a stamp on it. That's mine. No, it ain't, bro. You ain't read the fine print of that contract the moment that she said what she said. And the moment you see that woman with another dude, all hell breaks loose. You pissed off, you calling, yo, who is this? Yo, why I seen you with this other dude? Bro, pay your position. See, we talk about how a woman she don't know how to play her position. Yes, she does. You as the man don't know how to play yours. Some of these brothers don't know how to play their position. They be out. Homeboy, you supposed to be on third base. Why you on second? You the point guard. Why you playing center? You out of position. You are out of line. It's not even an ego thing. It's stupidity in itself. We want to sit here and claim stuff that don't belong to us. This is where we fail. This is where men mess up. Here's another thing that destroys brothers. We expect loyalty without earning trust. I'm expecting, come on, D, you feel me? Dre, if you want to come up, like I said, I'm trying to get some of these brothers to come up today, man. I need brothers to speak because I can't speak for all these jacked up brothers. I need some men that know what I'm talking about. A lot of men expect loyalty without earning trust. How do you expect a woman to be loyal to you if she can't trust you? How do you expect your boy to be loyal to you? My thing is this. Everybody, we all got to earn something. I can't just meet you and then automatically trust you. Everything has to be earned. Conversation about expectations. See, that's right there. I'm glad you said that, because to go back to what I was saying about the way women speak to men, right? A lot of times our expectations is the ones that destroy us as a man. Our expectations. What's up, Purple? How you doing, sis? Our expectations is what destroys us. We as men, we have bigger expectations than women, but we just don't say it. I'm giving y'all the blueprint this morning. I'm telling y'all the truth. We have way bigger expectations than women do. But a lot of time we just want to throw it on y'all women. You know, y'all women walking in with expectations, men walking in with the craziest expectations. Believe it or not, when we on dates and we going out, we dating, oh yeah, our expectations is bananas. But we don't tell y'all that. A lot of brothers ain't going to tell you that, but I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to give y'all the blueprint. Yes, men expectations are the craziest. Y'all women just don't know it. Y'all may know some, but our expectations is through the roof. First of all, we want to, I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm going to tell you one. One thing that a man expects, one of his expectations is, you know, she got to be like my mama. And a lot of men, to be honest, want a woman like their mother. They want a woman like their mother. They want to be treated like that. I'm expecting her to be this type of woman, this, that, and the third. But guess what? Here's the thing. Yeah, Tony. Yeah. Because think about it. They've been son husbands for such a long time. They've been around their mamas for such a long time. Now they're expecting the same women to be like my mama. You ain't doing this like my mama did it. My mama. Think about it. How many times a man always brings up his mother in his relationship? You know, the way my moms did this, the way my mom did that. Yes, coddlers. They want to be coddled. Y'all not hearing me right now. Y'all not feeling me right now. Y'all not getting it right now. These men bring up their mamas in their own relationship. You know, well, my mama wouldn't have done that. This. You know, my mom used to do this for me. Yeah. He's expecting for you to be the same way his mother was. That's number one. Number two, this man expecting you to do the same thing that the past women has done. You know, my last relationship, my last girl, she never do all that. He's trying to brainwash you to do the same thing that his ex-girls did. Obviously, that's why they exes, because they didn't last. He's expecting you to fulfill all his needs, but yet he's not going to fulfill none of yours. When he goes out, the first time he's taking you out, yo, man, you know, he's already talking about how much he's trying to spend because he's budgeting. But if I go over this, I'm definitely going to get some ass. The expectations of laying down with you on the first night. Even though you've been talking for about a week or two, but on that date night, he's expecting to get some. This is the reason why some of these brothers be trying to do, they do all the good things. They open your car door, they sit down, they pull your chair, they start, you know, they do open the door for you. All of these things that a man should be doing on a regular. But he's sitting there and he's doing these things because if I show her the type of man that I can be, that I could be, once again, let me say that very, very slowly. If I show her the type of man that I could be, then I can get in them drawers. If I spend some money, and take her to these places I can get in her drawers. It's certain things that men do. Our expectations. I'm expecting for her to come, when she's in my life. Listen, I can go all day with these expectations on how men think and how we move. I ain't blaming the devil, Dre. I ain't blaming the devil. I'm blaming that man's mentality. I'm blaming the way that man thinks. I'm not gonna sit. I can't blame the devil for that. The devil, no, I'm not giving him that much power. You got to blame the way that man thinks, and that's not how he was raised. He just taught himself these things. People want to sit there and want to blame. I was taught this. No, I'm not going to sit here. I would say I was taught, because if I was taught foolishness, then I'm going to continue foolishness. If a man was grown up and you was taught stupidity, are you going to stay stupid? Because if I stay stupid, that means I'm going to sit there and blame nah. Everything that we do as a man is a choice. And we know that whether we're making the right or wrong choices. We know as men if we're making the right or wrong choices. Because these are the choices because we sit there and we contemplate it in our heads. If I do this, if I do that, if I do this. This is what we do. This is exactly what we do. We use it all as a weapon. Things that we do, and we want to get upset. And we want to get mad. Because here's the biggest thing. We get mad when things don't go our way as a man. I can't believe. Man, it's a terrible thing. We shouldn't be out here talking the way that we talk about women. Let's be real. Brothers get mad over women that first of all, not every woman is in your league. Let me say this. Not every woman some women are for you and some women aren't. Not every woman is for you as a man. But we feel that because I'm the man and I got this. Stop leading with the things that you have, because that doesn't value anything. Just because I own certain things does not mean I'm a man of value. I can have 5 new cars. I can have 6 homes. I can have $4-point-something billion. Does not make me a value man. I'm not a high value man because I own all this stuff, because of the job I have, or if I make 6 figures and all that. No. Those are just things that I've worked for, and that's things that I've earned. Period. What makes me valued is my character. How I treat you, how I talk to you, how I respect you. And I'm talking about between a man and a woman. A man should always, regardless of the fact, if you're claiming her, if you are claiming this woman, then guess what? You need to speak into this woman. Not speak at her, speak into her. Because stop getting, and I'm gonna be real, fellas, you need to stop getting with women that you truly don't want to be with. Stop it. Just because she looks good, and you stop looking at her anatomy. Take the time out. Okay, she may look good on the outside, but once you finish looking at the outside, now get inside of her, man. And I don't mean sexually. Get inside of her emotionally. Learn something more than just how good she looks. Because when it comes to a point, what do you see in me? If a woman start asking some of these men what do they truly see in them, and they can't explain it to you, ladies, he ain't for you. What's up, Breaks? Straight up and down. If a man, you with a man, and you ask him, what do you see in me? And if he can't explain what he sees inside of you, then that man is not good for you. If he don't know your heart, and I don't mean playing with it, if he does not know your heart, See, I say that to say this. When it comes to value as a man, value is not something that you declare. You can't declare value. It's something you demonstrate every day through your choices and through your character. That's what value is a man. It's not something I can't declare value. I got to demonstrate it every day through the choices and my character. The choices I make and my character, that defines you. As a man of high value, make the right choices. Don't allow somebody else to make choices for you or choose for you. Make your own choices. Make the right decisions. Know right from wrong. Know when to walk away from stuff. My brother Omega. Good morning, big brother. Happy belated birthday to you again. That's what defines you as a high value man. You know, like I said before, ladies, you with a man, he's talking to you. Ask him again, what do you see in me? Because if he can't truly look inside your heart, look inside your soul, like just know you. I'm just doing what I can, my brother. You know me, Omega. I'm just doing what I'm doing, brother. If a man truly knows you, if he truly loves you, he's truly into you, he's going to speak into you. He's going to try to do everything, even his failures, even when he fails. Because a man, we fail every day. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say every man is successful. We fail every single day. But he allows you to push him. He allows you to motivate him. He allows you to speak life into him. And this is what we look for. We want the right woman that's going to speak into us so we can validate that and use that to better ourselves so we can be better for you. Do you not understand that? It's a cycle. When you are good to a man, the man will be better for you. And this is what we want. We just want the right woman that's going to make us, you know what? I know I got the right one. I know I got the right one. This is what, when a man says that, trust me, I'm going to tell you something. When he knows he got the right woman, he wants to come home. He don't want to be hanging out. He wants to come home. He don't even want to be with his boys most of the time. He wants to be with you. And even when he's not with his boys, he's missing you. And guess what he does? He don't even be out that late. Even if he's hanging out with his friends, he knows I'm going home. Brother Omega, good morning, man. What's up?
Good morning, man. Just wanted to come up here and tell the people that are listening right now, for those that don't know this man for a long period of time, I've been fortunate enough to see the growth in this man. I've seen the ups and downs, the lefts, the rights, the ins, the outs. He's not the same man that he was a year ago. You know what I'm saying? So the growth is evident. He's growing with you guys. He's really not telling you guys what to do. Don't be offended by the things that this man says. He's sharing and growing simultaneously with everyone. So what you're saying is true, because I'm that type of man too. I'm the type of man that if I don't want to see you, it's because there's something that's going on that's preventing me from for me to be around you. A man wants to be with his woman. He wants his woman to be his best friend, his counterpart, his partner, and everything else. That way he doesn't have to go outside of the marriage to find the things that you don't have. And no, ladies, nobody has it all. But you have to have some solid stuff and have some other potentials that you're willing to work on, because a man wants to grow with you, but he has to be able to trust you and feel safe that the things that he says and expresses to you, that you won't judge him, you won't throw him under the bus, and you won't use it against him in an argument. That's all I got for you, brother. Keep doing your thing.
You're 100% right. First of all, let me put you on a little secret. Me and my brother Omega, we have grown up together. This is a childhood friend. Not somebody I met on TikTok. We're from the same hood. Walked the same walk, ate the same food, been in each other's cribs. We done been in the trenches. Like, this is we're from the same.
got in trouble.
Listen, we don't went to the same schools except for when we went to high school, but we was in the same elementary school. Listen, we used to be lunch monitors.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yo, listen, but I love this brother though, for real. Like, this is what I'm saying. People be like, "Oh, you don't know who you know in this world." But when you got somebody,
you need to learn what a bozo is, yeah. What a bozo is, what a clown is,
exactly,
what a goofy person is.
And the thing I love about you, brother, man, honestly, like you taught me a lot growing up, and even on this app, and even as a man, like listening to you when you do your thing, I always respected that, man. I give you all your flowers today. Real talk, man. You have always been who you are, and you have yet to change, and I respect that about you.
Thank you, man. I really needed to hear that, and listen to this, right? Because we know each other for a long time. There's people here that can't stand someone that they're best friends 1 week, the next week they got a new best friend, right? Next month they got another friend.
That's what we doing.
By the time you know it, you had so many people that you shared your information with, and now you throwing them under the bus because you mad because you opened up too early without them earning your trust.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
you ain't gotta
sorry, man.
You ain't gotta tell me, Omega. I've already been through that. Why you think I'm solo?
I mean,
why you think I'm back to doing what I'm doing me?
Listen, it's okay to share, but here's the problem with sharing. You know what? Let me say something that's gonna help the situation real quick. For the ladies that are in the kitchen cooking, right, all the time, and they don't join their family in that meal, for the man that allows this woman to continue to be in that kitchen and not literally force her to sit at that table, you're not allowing that lady to enjoy the blessings. See, you're not supposed to give your blessings away. You're supposed to share your blessings and think of yourself in that blessing. You can't discount yourself in the blessings that are given to you. Passing it forward doesn't mean giving it all away. Save some for yourself. Take a little percentage of that blessing and bless yourself too, because then you're going to be waiting for people to reciprocate. That causes expectations, and that leads straight into disappointment.
Ooh, you better go ahead, but listen, you're not ready.
No, they're not ready. I wake up this way.
Exactly.
Yo, my sister's in town. Oh, you know what? My older sister's in town, and she's been letting me have it, and I've been listening.
I know you lying. She's in. Yo, tell her I said what's up, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell her she's here, and she's just. Oh my God, she's just giving me years of information. I'm like, oh my God.
But that's the beauty of it, man. Like,
I love her. You know, and there's another thing, love. That word, love. People stop throwing that word around like that, man. Because if you use word in every other sentence, you don't love. I'm sorry. Love is an action word. It's a verb. It's not a title. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
Behind the love, stop using that word, man. Like, for real.
I'm gonna be honest.
Family's another word, right?
Family and love and bro. Those 3 words, brother, family and love. I'm eliminating that. Real talk. Because listen, I know. Like, the love that I have for you, I don't need to tell you I love you, man. Because we already know. We've been down this road. Because to me, it's like this. You know, if I love my fellow man or if I love my woman, regardless what I go through, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm not turning on you. I'm not walking away from you. I'm still here. And this is the problem in some of these relationships where a man is sit there tell a woman, you know, baby, I love you, but you're quick to walk away. The moment things don't go the way that you want it to go. You get an attitude, you get mad. Listen, I get mad at mine all the time, but I'm still here because I'm willing to fight for it. And love will make you fight. Love don't make you walk away. You can't walk away from love. You can walk away from hate. You can walk away from fear. You can walk away from all them things. But love makes you fight because you get stronger. And guess what? It gets better. Everything's get better because the more.
Say that louder. Say that louder. Love will make you what?
Love will make you fight. You fight for love.
Listen.
You fight for the ones that you love or the person that you're in love with. Even your fellow man. If I love my brother, I'm going to fight for my brother. I'll stick up for my brother. But if you truly don't love your brother, stop saying, yo, I love you, man, but you ain't going to sit there and fight for your own bro. Stop saying, I love you, baby, but you ain't fighting for your own woman. You too busy trying to lay down with a whole nother one.
Now watch this. For those that are limited, and I'm not coming at you, for those that are limited and can't see the word fight in different realms, it's not just throwing punches, it's showing up. It's being available. It's keeping it real, being honest, even if it's tough, even when it gets really difficult to say the truth, man, and be honest. Fight that. That's the fight. The fight is to be honest. The fight is to be there. The fight is to do things without expectations, but that doesn't mean you're a pushover or you get kicked to the curb when you need somebody. Because it's not keeping tabs. It's staying aware, because if you're doing all the work, then you're entitling people to be the way they are, so you can't complain. Straight cheese.
Just to let you know, Bronx Brothers, we know how to do it. Bronx Brothers, we know how to speak that. We know how to talk that talk. But no, it's the truth, though.
The thing is that when you take a Bronx person, not just Bronx, for people that have been brought up in big cities, right, but especially the Bronx, when you go through what you go through, and then you decide to say, let me start listening, let me start reading, let me start opening up a little bit, let me.
You paused out, my brother. Listen, we got to start. I would never run. I would never run away from love. I will always have to be honest with who I am. Question: can a man become high value through personal growth, or do you believe some men never change? And is high value about financial success, character, or both?
Hold up, say that one more time, brother.
I'll say, can a man become high value through personal growth, or do you believe some men never change? And is high value about financial success, character, or both?
All right. The more dynamics you put into high value, the more high value you are. High value is not just one thing. It is a multitude and a myriad of components and dynamics that belong to this. Like, for instance, most people only know lying, stealing, and cheating as the only dishonesties. Oh, yeah? What about exaggeration? What about embellishment? What about all the other honesties that people ignore because they don't want to? You understand what I'm saying? So you have to look at the whole umbrella. Fix your spirituality. Fix your brain. Fix your heart. Fix your money. Fix your relationships. Fix your health. Fix your time. Stop playing with time, because time is merciless and it's not waiting for you. Who the heck do you think you are that you think that time is going to pause for you? I'm sorry.
No, you're right, brother.
Something, my brother? Did I miss something?
No, because you know what they say: time waits for no man, but man wastes his time.
Bam.
Time don't wait for no man, but we waste so much of it because we think we got a lot of it.
We over here poking and worried about other people's pockets when your pockets is not straight. You over here judging other people's spirituality. You haven't spoken to the God in like God knows how long, and you never ask God how he's doing.
That part.
Every time people talk to God, they ask him for something. When are we going to start saying, hey, God, thank you for what you gave me already? Is there something I can do for you?
Let me ask you a question, brother. Real talk. One of the worst mistakes a man makes when it comes to women is what? We want the same woman that another man wants.
Oh, man.
We want the same thing because we see how my brother, if I see how he's living with his woman, dang, yo, I want that type of relation. No, the hell I don't. That's one of the problems that we face that problem. I want the relationship that my brother have, because we see how his relationship is and we think his relationship is peachy and we want the same damn thing. No, we don't.
Well, there's so many factors to that, because you don't know what happens behind closed doors.
That part.
It's the same type of situation, but I know you're gonna get upset when I say this. It's the same type of man that in front of everybody he treats his woman like she's the queen of earth, but then behind closed doors he's abusive. He's controlling. He got that woman traumatized, acting like she's happy and smiling. Nah, man, get it together, bro.
And then, let me piggyback off that real quick. Tag me in. Boom. Here's the funny part. He's like that when they by themselves, but when company comes over, all of a sudden he's the most romantic man. He's doing all this stuff. He's hands-on. Oh, baby, I got this, I got that. And the funny part is people pick it up because she starts looking at him like, hold up, you don't never do this when we by ourselves.
It's easy. It's easy to read that if you're paying attention. And it goes both ways, man. It goes both ways. Like, here's the thing.
You shouldn't want what somebody else wants unless you are willing to be the person to get to that point. And that's the thing. Like everybody wants something given to them. They're not willing to put the effort, man. And I can't stand people that talk it and don't do it. All right, I'll give you an example. There's a lot of sports players that are arrogant, right? Like they talk a lot of crap. But I say this, if you that dude and you choose to talk crap about it, that's you. But you could because you did it. But there's too many people talking about it that haven't done it yet. People out here saying they healed. People out here saying, I've been to marriage counseling. How long you been going? Oh, all my problems are over. How long you been going to marriage counseling? Oh, we're on 30 days. 30 days. 30 days. It took you 5 years to find out you were a psycho. And now you're on 30 days relationship counseling and you're healed?
Say that again. Say that again. Bruh, yo, you ain't lying. Yo, I couldn't even take my sip of water on that one. Yo, how is it?
Bro, what are we doing, bro? I'll say it again. How is it that it took you 5 years to find out you were a psycho, and after 30 days of marriage counseling, all your problems are healed?
Now you got it right. Now you understand. After 30 days. But you didn't understand them past 5 years. This is what we be talking about. When we have, listen, I say this, a lot of men, we create gatekeepers. We get these women and we trap them. And we keep them for all these years. What's up, Beast? And these women know that they shouldn't be with this man, but we the ones that we call them gatekeepers. We create the gatekeepers. We do. We hold on to y'all because we don't want to let y'all go. We keep playing these mind games with y'all every time you're ready to leave, because a lot of women be ready to leave these relationships. But these men keep pouring back. I got to keep pouring back into it. And they keep pouring back. And you know what? Because of a woman's nature, they're forgiving and they understand it. And I'm going to give them another chance. But those chances last another 3 or 4 years. Here it is. You done wasted 15 years with a man that's never going to marry you. Because once again, we already know who our wives are. We just choose girlfriends. We pick the wives, but we choose girlfriends. So we keep choosing you and keep choosing you.
Unbelievable. But let me tell you something. For those that think that you're giving your partner another chance, you're really not giving them another chance. You're giving yourself another chance to step up because you didn't step up the last time.
Say it again.
For those that think that they're forgiving their partner or they're giving their partner another chance, you're just giving yourself another chance and amping the situation so it can't happen again, so that you hope that finally you stand up for yourself. So finally you can say, oh, because these are the same people, bro, that say this. After an argument, they go, wow, I wish I would have said this. I wish I would have said that.
That part.
They do that with life too. They do that with life too. So here they are saying, I forgave you. No, you forgave yourself for not standing up for yourself. And you're hoping that the situation comes, and this time I'm going to stand up to this man. This time I'm going to leave. No, you're not. You're not going nowhere. You know why? Because you never knew what your position was in this relationship, because this man gassed you into believing that you was going to be a partner when all you became was a pet.
Listen. And then the sad part is they fall for it. They accept that pet role. They allow that man to manipulate. He does everything that he wants to do and treat you like trash. But he's the same type of dude that can go and do whatever he wants to do, talk to other women, this, that, because you know why? Because he's taking care of me. He gassed you with that.
He's paying all the bills, bro.
Yeah. Oh, we don't want to talk about that dude. Really? We don't want to talk about that dude because that woman has no voice. She has no role. She has no morals. She has to sit there and accept all the nonsense that this man says. She has to do everything at his beck and call. She calls him and more than he calls her. Baby, do you need something? Making sure that he's okay. Why are you not calling her, making sure that she's okay?
Bro, I'm about to turn people's stomachs right now. Watch this. Watch this. This is gonna hurt. So people, please brace with me. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to get you to a place where you can be aware.
What's up, Ange? Good morning.
Watch this. Chances are that if you're in a crappy relationship, chances are that when you first met this person, you didn't already want to lose them and you didn't even know them yet. From the moment you laid eyes on this person, from the first conversation, but we be on the phone for 4 hours. Yeah. You still on the phone for 4 hours?
Yeah.
Can't wait to get off the phone. They can't wait to get off the phone with you. They don't even like you because they want to parent you and they want to make you their pet.
First of all, they try to figure out ways to get off the phone because, like you said, in the beginning we had that 4-hour conversation. It was lovely. man, you know, I've been on the phone with this chick before, and you as a woman, you know, he talks to me, he calls me, he cares for me. Yeah, all right. Yeah. But guess what? After a while, when he starts making excuses to get off the phone, and you too busy getting, you don't even read between the lines. This man no longer wants you. Let me tell you something.
He might not never wanted you.
You know what the funny part is? We know keepers and we know women that we can give up on. If a man is treating you and talking to you and not giving you the attention or the time that he once was giving you in the beginning, that man don't want you no more. He don't want you no more, but you still think that he wants you because he does certain things. As long as he's doing some things, and this is how some men truly know that the woman, I'm gonna do some things to keep her around, but I'm not gonna do the things that I was doing to keep her.
Wow.
You see the difference?
That was very harsh but true.
It's the truth. I'm going to do some things to keep her around, which means I'm gonna pay her bills. I'm gonna do all this other stuff to keep her around, but I'm not going to do the things to keep her.
Wow, man. Let me tell you something. Ladies, I'm gonna give you some game real quick. There's men out here that are strictly hunters. They once you give into them, once you feed into them, once you give them what they want, they don't want you anymore because all they wanted was the hunt. It's another word for hunt is game. Listen to what I'm saying. It's a game, and you are the prey. And once they get you, and once you fully commit, it's over.
And listen, ladies, I'm gonna be honest with you. Stop telling men I'm wifey material, I'm a good woman. No, you're not. Because you're only gonna be good for that moment. The moment you start telling them, oh, you a good woman, I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna turn this good woman into a bad chick. Why do you think a lot of y'all walk around with your walls up? Because he started building walls. He was put brick by brick. This man was building a wall around you, and you started walking with that wall. You had to carry the wall because he created it. Stop.
You know what's funny, man? Here's another tidbit of information for the ladies that are trying to be scooped or, how can I say, acknowledged or identified, right? Just very simple. Attraction is a lot more than what you look like. Attraction is a lot more than what you look like. Attraction, if a person is not attracted to you spiritually, if he's not attracted to you emotionally, if he's not attracted to you financially, if he's not attracted to you, and you know that there's nothing left for this person to do forward as far as growing is concerned, listen to what I'm trying to tell you. If he doesn't hold your hand, if he doesn't extend his arm out so that you can put your arm around his, you're toast.
Put it like this. In layman terms, if you're walking down the street and your man don't tell you to slide, something wrong with that ass. He don't care about you. Because I'm going to tell you like this, ain't no way in the world I'm letting mine walk. You're going to always be on my right side.
You better believe that. On the inside of the sidewalk. So
that's it. No matter where I'm walking, I want you on my right side because you're my right hand. Bottom line, ain't no way in the world your woman should be walking on the left. Ain't no woman should ever be walking on the left side of a man because left means you're going. Right means you're right for me.
Now watch this. Now you're going to help me on this, right? Because you went from city to suburbia, right? Watch this, right? You know that there's a lot of women and men that don't know the reason why a woman should never throw the trash out?
Tell them why.
Because it's dangerous. Most women that don't understand this, or men in the city, is because there's no bears in apartment buildings. You know what I'm saying? There's no wild animals in apartment buildings. A woman can go from the apartment to the compactor room, right? And throw the garbage away on the same floor. If it's filled, she got to go downstairs. But in suburbia, when you grow and you get out of that city slicker mentality, right? And you try to create a legacy for your family, you never send your woman out to throw the garbage out. She could get more by a wild animal. Who are you protecting if you let your woman throw the garbage out?
But here's the thing.
I get it once in a while.
But you can still do it in the hood. Because think about it. All them knuckleheads that be hanging out in the hallway, you letting your girl go outside, throw that trash, they be trying to holler. Wolves in sheep's clothing, bro, they still be attacking.
I'm glad you said that because I wanted people to get comfortable with that. Oh, I'm only walking to the... No. If you grew up in the projects, right? and there's 8 to 10 apartments in every floor, and there's 20 floors and 5 buildings on a 1 square block, That's a whole village. That's a whole community. That's a whole town. That's a whole zip code.
That's a jungle.
For most people, there's more people in a city grid block than there is in a whole town in suburbia. I'm just letting y'all know simple things. Let the lady walk towards the wall. Let her play the wall. Can't protect her if a car comes from the street and loses control. People have heart attacks. People get sick when they're driving. Things happen. You want to be able to push her out the way and protect her the way a man is supposed to. You know what, bro? This is getting me so tight, but I'm happy at the same time.
It's the truth. Listen, I know men that will run. They leave their women. I've seen it. You know, we from. I done seen dudes haul ass on their girl. Like, yo, bro, that's a, will you? And you know, and she get mad. I can't believe you left me. But then you still laying down with the same dude that ran on you. He ain't there to protect you. Dude, listen, I've seen dudes put their woman in front of themselves in front of pew fights. Yeah.
Well, we got to entertain conversations like the man or the bear.
That part.
Or if you have to choose one and both of them are drowning, you know, like, come on,
yeah.
Man. You better, everybody needs to learn how to swim. That's saying first and foremost. I'm saying like
let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest. A real man will never put you in harm's way. He will always find a way to deter from any danger. This is the reason why.
Say it again.
A real man, if a man truly loves you, ladies, he's not taking you to the hood. He's not taking you around his boys to introduce you to his boys. You may meet the family, but not his boys. That's number two.
Not like that.
Not like that. Number three is this. He's going to make sure that wherever you guys are going, he wants to make sure it's a safe environment. Number four, if you're going to a restaurant to eat, if this man is not facing the door and he got you facing the door, that's a problem. You should not
Stay right there, because that's one of the basic. Lay the wall. Don't throw out the trash. That's another basic. Explain that why a man should be facing the door when you go out to a public place.
So the reason why a man should always face the door, because he can see the danger before you can. His job is to make sure, I see it coming, baby, let's go. If I see it, if I'm sitting up, if I'm not facing the door and you facing it, you don't know what danger looks like compared to what I know what danger looks like. So if I'm sitting this way and I'm looking at the door, my first intention to come on, yo, we got to move right now.
We got to make moves.
We got to move right. Go to the bathroom. Sometimes you can even tell it, baby, get up and go to the bathroom. But I got go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I got to handle something.
Exactly. Let me take care of this.
See, the thing is that there's another one real quick, right? Now, if ladies, if you're facing your man and your back is to the door, and you find yourself keep looking back, you with the wrong man.
Say it. Ooh. Yo, we about to end this live.
Bro, I'm sorry. I had to do it.
No, she's not with the wrong man. You with the wrong girl. Because hold up, why you keep looking back? You worried about somebody coming in here that I don't know?
How about we agree on both?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be together.
Exactly. Because if she's kind of, hold on, why you keep looking back for him?
First of all, she don't trust him, and he is not making her feel safe.
That part.
I'm sorry, but that's destined to fail. I don't care what psychiatric help you get. I don't care how many books you read. I don't care what church you go to. I don't care if you... Anyway.
Listen, the funny part is, like, when I be going out, like with me and Mom, when we go out, and I'm sitting there, we could be talking, but my eyes is bing, bing, bing. I'm watching everything. The waiters, waitresses, the bus boys, people that's just walking in, people that's walking out, people that's sitting at the table over here, the table over there, the one behind me. Yes, my peripheral is serious. I can see back here.
We're like Spider-Man.
Yeah, my senses go up. And you know what the beauty of it is?
Here's the funny thing. While you're looking straight like nothing is happening, because we got to play the face, right? This is where we start putting the mask on, where we don't want to get her nervous, but we also got to assess. We're doing 1,000 things while entertaining you, and y'all don't even notice that sometimes. You know what I'm
and our mind is going. We already thinking about, if this person...
A real man is ready for the unexpected.
All the time.
That not everything is calculated, that some things just jump off.
Yeah.
And if you're in a place with alcohol, the risks go up much higher. While you over here sipping on margaritas and sipping on Henny with your man, you know, it's getting more and more dangerous because your awareness is going down and the people around you are got their own problems and they're trying to erase it with alcohol and your risks are getting higher. So if you're not the type of lady to be like, hey, pa, you know, I don't mind going out, but, you know, do we have to stay here? That's me telling me, that's giving me like a woman's intuition. You know, they talk so much about women's intuition, but when a woman tells me, hey, dad, you know, I don't feel good. Like something's off. I'm like, you sure? Okay, go, let's go. Yep. And if a man says, nah, don't worry about it, it's all good, I'm having a good time, and he don't take the time to listen to his woman and say, she might be feeling something that I don't feel.
Yo, that way, ooh, that woman discern, man. Listen, that woman's spirit, boy.
Oh, we gotta go.
Sometimes she be like, baby, I'm not feeling this. And my thing is this: because of our egos, no, we good. We gonna be all right. Nope. Listen, your woman tell you she's not feeling this. All right, you ready to go? You want to leave? Where you want to go? Because my mindset is, at this age, I mean, I could thump. Don't get me wrong. I could bang with the best of them, but I'm not trying to. I'm at a point in my life where if I can avoid as much drama as possible, hell to the yeah.
And that's the flex. That's where we get it twisted. The red pill, the blue pill, the simp, the masculine, the testosterone, the alpha, the beta. Let's stop having these conversations and let's be human beings, bro. If you do your job as a human being, you don't have to be such a man. You don't have to be such a woman. If you pay attention more to the relationship than you do to your partner, then you're pouring into something that you can share. But if you're pouring more into your partner than the relationship, where the heck do you expect this relationship to go? All you're doing is helping this person leave you.
That's it.
Oh, man. I can't believe I just said that.
No, it's the truth, bro. No, you said it because it's the truth. Wow. What's up, Venus? Good morning. It's the truth, bro. Listen.
We are actually helping them leave us by not paying attention to the relationship and paying more attention to them than we do to us.
Listen, we focus because our focus is different. Our thing is, you know, if I focus on her more, no, focus on the relationship. That's like in your marriage, you don't focus on your wife, you focus on the marriage because you guys are one.
Damn.
So
and that's the math right there. For all you guys that say the math ain't mathing, here's the deal, right? You got them, and then you got the relationship. That's 3 components. If you're not pouring into the relationship, you're not pouring into anything that you can share. And I'm not saying got your back when you're going back to school. I'm not saying got your back when you change careers. Don't get it twisted. We're not talking about, hey, I got this procedure that I need to do medically. I got your back because you're worth it. We're not, but we are talking about the people that take, give nothing. The relationship doesn't mean anything. And here's the wild math. I'm gonna end it with this, right? Check this out. If you're doing what you're supposed to do, or at least trying, and he or she is doing what she's supposed to do, or at least trying, it puts less stress on the relationship, and the relationship needs less. Relationships are only hard if the people as individuals are not doing what they're supposed to do as an individual or as a human being.
I love that. So here's what I'm hearing, and I'm gonna put this in another way. There's 3 cups: your cup, her cup, and a relationship cup. Stop pouring into her cup, and she needs to stop pouring into your cup. You both need to pour into that relationship cup.
Ooh, and it has a hole in it if you don't get it.
That's it. And a lot of them didn't get that. That's a whole nother topic right there, bro.
But here's the thing: we make things more complicated than it is because we're not willing to admit that right now it's not a good time because your heart and your mind is not working in tandem. They're working as opposites. Haven't you ever heard lead with your heart, but don't leave your brain behind, or make an intelligent decision, but put your heart into it?
Mm-hmm.
They don't work well separately. Mm-mm. You need your heart and your mind on board because now you have 2 superpowers instead of deflating both of them and putting them against each other. Stop doing that, man.
Because my thing is this, and I love what you was talking about, and it just dawned on me right now. You know, when I'm pouring into you when I first meet you because I'm pouring it to show you what I'm all about. This is the reason why men need to start pouring into. You pour into the person when you meet them. That's how I'm pouring into to let her know who I am. But as you guys develop a relationship, now you know I don't need to keep pouring into you. We need to take what we pouring into each other and pour it into this other cup to build our relationship, to make it stronger, to build a better foundation for both of us. Because if I'm just constantly pouring into you and you pouring into me, we just pouring the same stuff back into each other. So let's take the stuff that
nothing is happening.
Exactly. Because I'm pouring here, you taking, I'm pouring here. It's wish-wash.
You're just making a cocktail.
That's it. But think about it like this. You know how big that glass is that you pouring into in your relationship? Because the more you pour into it, the bigger your glass is going to grow. The bigger your relationship is going to grow. The wider it gets, to the point where you started with a glass, now you got a barrel. You started with a barrel, now you got a, you see what I'm saying? It's expanding. But if I'm pouring into the same cup over and over again, it's either one or two things going to overflow or it's not going to get full.
Yeah, and you know what, brother? For those people that swear with their 10 toes down that you outgrew a relationship, is probably because you didn't pour nothing into it and that other person was pouring into you.
Exactly.
So basically, you used the relationship to use that other person to do what you was going to do anyway. But if y'all both pour into the relationship from the beginning, now you have worth. You're not going to walk away from something that has value. So if you're the only person that has value, then you're going to walk away because the other two components don't have any value. You see how that works, bro?
Come on.
If you're not putting money in the bank, then you don't have any money to withdraw.
You just got a bank account. You got an empty account. You got an empty account. And talk about, well, at least I got a card, but the card has no value.
You ain't got nothing, bro. Oh, man.
Yo, we got the...
And you know, Ludacris has his own island. I just want to throw a little curveball.
Oh my God!
Ludacris had his own island. I'm like, okay, people buy islands now. I'm like, all right.
Listen, I always have my own island.
That's what the point is. As long as it's not Rikers Island, we good, brother.
Yo, we not even talk about Rikers right now. But listen.
Yes, you know what? Let me answer Tony. I am a random person, and he knows this, because sometimes the room gets a little thick, and we need to vent, right? And we need to let the air out, because we don't just come up here and talk about this. We feel this. This is not just something like, this is what we're going to tell you. This is what you need to do. No, we live this. We live this. Like, look, it's only been 5 years that I learned what empathy was. Before that, I didn't care about nobody. I didn't care about nothing. It's only been like 5 years that I learned about empathy. But then I didn't know that you have to have empathy regulation, because then people play the victim and then they use you. You know what I'm saying? So
that part.
There's so much that you got to learn in a short period of time. So stop wasting your time on things that are not going to bring worth, value, growth, or grace, or forgiveness in your life. Stop doing the things that are pulling you away from the things that are actually going to make your life easier. What the heck?
Because people want, listen, I'm going to be honest, because I know I got to get ready to get out of here, because I got to get ready to go. But I'm going to be honest, a lot of people like it hard. They want it hard. And why would you want to struggle in your relationship, in your marriage?
Because that's all they know, bro. We all grew up in struggle, and we expect that as the normal.
And that's the...
Bro, that's normal to us.
No, when you come...
We don't know what love looks like.
Because we were never taught love.
Exactly. So we had to mess it up a couple of times before we realized that the only way you know what true love is when you lose it.
And that's and how sad is that? How sad is the fact that we gotta...
The saddest thing I ever heard.
Listen, how do we... You know what, bro? How do we have to lose something in order to understand what it is, instead of just learning what it is while we're there?
Because we didn't get it from jump. Because we wasn't born into love. We was born into oppression. We was born into situation.
We was born in...
Kids don't want to grow up because their parents are always complaining about being an adult.
We was born into pleasure.
Oof.
That's what it was. We was born being pleased instead of being loved.
Ooh. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. That's a whole other segment.
I'm gonna leave. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Oh my God.
Because that hit different. They're not ready for that one. But I'm gonna leave that one alone. Cause what's up, Sister V?
Listen, I know you're gonna end this soon because we got things to do. We have real lives, and we take the time to do this.
Yes.
And then we have to decompress after these lives sometimes because we don't want to bring this into our real life.
No, yeah, you definitely got to decompress after this, bro. That's why I be like,
you better meditate.
You know the funny part, like
I haven't seen you eat oatmeal in a minute, man. What's going on?
Yo, it's not cold. It's hot, bro. Yo, I do like now. It'd be like the yogurt with the granola, some fruit, and all that.
Oh, that's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to cut down.
Listen, here's my last advice that I'm gonna give to everybody. Stop whatever you're doing and go take a walk. Stop whatever you're doing and go get some sunlight. Stop whatever you're doing and put your feet without no socks on the ground. Go hug a tree. Go to the gym. Do something physical, because nothing in life starts unless you're putting work into your temple. Don't start telling me about headaches. Don't tell me about stomach aches. Don't tell me about your toes. Don't tell me about this problem, this emotional thing, this spiritual thing. You want to build momentum? Get your body to start listening to what your brain is telling you, because you don't even have a relationship like that. How about that?
Well, how about this? Ladies and gentlemen, this is my brother Omega from the Boogie Down Bronx. This is how we do it. My brother from another mother. When y'all don't understand when I say from another mother, we literally grew up together.
My mother fed this man. He ate.
Yes, and ate well.
Nah, exaggerated.
And ate well.
Yeah, my father used to be mad when he used to eat his other chop. You know what I'm saying? He still talk to me about that to this day.
No, are you serious?
Yeah.
Yo, man, that's crazy work, yo.
So
I'm gonna tell you.
We gotta get up.
We gotta do this again. No, we gotta do this again, bro. I love it, man.
Let's schedule it. It doesn't have to be random. Whenever I see my man, even if I don't have the time, I'll stay in there for a few minutes, throw a little, hey, what's up? He does the same thing for me.
All the
It's
time.
not always the right time, but it don't take much to support, man. But if you're waiting for somebody to support you before you support somebody else, that's that same situation. You're making a cocktail and not making a relationship. That's right.
Tell him again, man. Tell him again.
Let's be fair. Let's learn what honesty really means, bro. Okay? Stop pouring into people that don't have a cup that's ready to host your love, your energy, your spirituality, all right? Make sure you find out if that cup that you're pouring into got a hole in it, or a Band-Aid, or some duct tape. Fix the cup before you pour into it.
First of all, I want to say this. Out of all the brothers that was here today, I want to thank my brother Omega for coming up. That's my brother, and I appreciate you, man. A very wise and intelligent individual. And I love him. And,
It's different. It hits different. You know what I'm saying? When you grow up with someone that's from the same hood, we speak the same language. If you see us together, we make the same facial expressions. And nobody can just walk up and say some corny stuff, because he's going to look at me like, uh-huh.
Like, who this? Like, yeah, like, did you hear this dude, yo? Like, is he really serious, bro?
And then he's a big dude. He's bigger than me. I'm a big dude too. Don't get it twisted. So when we're together, we're like, I don't think we want to approach those guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not what we're doing. He Latino, he black. Together, that's a crazy combination.
Yeah, but here's the funny. I'm Latino by heart too, Papi.
Oh, of course, like in the stomach too.
You better believe it. Oh man, this was good, man. Listen, man, I appreciate you joining, man. Real talk, man. Thank you for coming up this morning.
Somebody actually brought me up here. Thank the person that tapped me in.
That was my part of it.
Thank them, because thank you, whoever tapped me in.
That was Hill, my moderator, my sister.
Yeah, one of your moms did that. Said, "Nah, we're bringing them out." I was like, "Oh, I wasn't even ready for this, but let's do it, because I'm always ready for my man, regardless." You know what I'm saying? So,
I knew she was like, "Boop."
I don't like to jump in conversations until I get a little context,
right,
of where this originated from and how far left it moved from the goalpost. I like to know those things,
Amazing, brother.
But with you, listen, you don't need an invitation. That's all I'm telling you.
They don't. Just pull up. As long as you know where we at, just pull up. I ain't got no problem with that. You know how I do. But listen.
That's what y'all want to do. Y'all want to get into relationships where they last. Look, I got 5 brothers. We're going to make 50 years of friendship. How many of y'all can say that you know one person for 40 years?
Say that part.
For 30 years, 20 years, 10 years. No, you live a TikTok life. So in TikTok, if you say you know someone for 7 years, that really means 1 year, because it's like dog years. So if I know somebody in TikTok for 2 years, I know you for 14 years. That's the math, bro. That's the math. That's my day one. Day one on TikTok? Yo, all right, whatever.
Yeah, he said, yeah, you.
Yo,
Not the dog years, bro.
You know, think about it. How many people are so tight on TikTok and never met? You don't know if that person smells like giraffe. You know what I'm saying? Or
no, it's
you don't know
true.
if this person bathes. You don't know.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
now I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna lie. I've ran into. I mean, of course, we already know. But I've met some brothers, and I met a couple people on TikTok, even some sisters. I'm like, oh, you here? Yo, I'm out here. What's up? They're like, oh, you out here? Yeah, let's link up. And even if it's for a few minutes, like I met Roxy. Me and Roxy met in person. Cool as hell. Cool sister.
Yeah, you met a lot of them.
I met a lot of people. I met Angie B. I was with K Short and the fellas. Yep. I met Walt and all of them. K Short, Walt, DJ, Morpheus, a couple of sisters, Angie B, some other sisters that was on that be on the platform. Like, oh, Velvet. I'm like, word. I'm like, that I met Stigma. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I
was honored they invited me to the bar, and I got invited to Chicago, and you invited me to the Bartow joint. You know what I'm saying? Over there in Park City. You know, it's. Let me tell you something. I got to throw one more gem real quick, because this is something that, if you're not being invited to places, all right, everybody breathe. It's just gonna hurt. Okay, if you're not being invited to places, if they don't invite you to the weddings, if they don't invite you, and they say, oh no, it was a small thing. If they don't invite you to the baptisms, if they don't invite you to the engagement parties, to the anniversaries, if you're not getting invited, it's two things. People don't value you, or you don't know enough people.
And number three, the
people you got in your life are not valuing you. It's time to stretch it out a little bit. It's time to be flexible. It's time to go out there and give other opportunities a chance. The people that you're looking for and you need are the people that you're usually neglecting.
And the main thing is this: they just don't like your ass. But anyway, I'm just calling.
Keep it a buck.
We're gonna keep it a buck. Keep a spade. I like you just enough, but not like you enough for you could be around me. That's it. Let's call a spade a spade. But look, I got to get out of here. Brother Omega, man, pleasure. Always a pleasure being with you, my brother, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to do this again. Oh, you know, I'm just let you know my days normally Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Now you got to see him in person. You know what I'm saying? That's my man. Real talk.
And I got the beard because the brothers like him, they were like, yo, I'm the only one clean shaven. Everybody got this old wise.
But you see what mine is now, right? You see, remember mine used to.
Oil and the castor oil and all these tricks that they be doing. I ain't got that same hair, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, yes, you do. Listen, my hair's just like yours, baby.
Let's go. Listen, I want to share something with y'all. I love you regardless. And this is to everybody. If you don't love me back, that's not my problem. But I'm not going to close the bridge. We will cross that bridge when the time is right. So I'm leaving the doors open. But come at me correct so that we can build something real, not some goofy, I told you so lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
And if you come at my man wrong, you're coming at me, and y'all don't want that work.
We got some of these too, just in case.
You see him. No, I don't even want to flex on you.
I don't even know why I did that.
I'm not even. Listen, I ain't been to the gym in like 2 weeks, bro.
I'm saying they don't call me the vanilla gorilla for nothing. The chat must be like, wait a minute, they were having a serious conversation. This is part of it, because if you can't end a live with a laugh, if you can't share what you learn, you need to learn how to switch cables, because the whole thing about emotional intelligence and emotional regulation is not getting caught up. It's learning when to say when. Okay, I learned my lesson. I've already put enough effort into the emotions. Now let's laugh about it so that we can grow. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. And a lot of people don't know about growth. They want to stay in this little bubble, but stay in your bubble by yourself, because you come to me, I'm gonna pop it.
It is what it is, brother. Let me get out of here.
Yeah, me too, because I know I'm getting hungry and I ain't eating no breakfast, and I got to go get myself ready.
I'm not gonna lie, it's just treating me to breakfast, so I don't want her to change her mind. You know what
I'm saying? Listen, you better not. Y'all going to the Bronx, or you're staying in Jersey?
I'm in Jersey now. Nah, you know what? Something tragic happened to her friend, man.
Oh, wow.
Her son hopped the train, ran from the cops, jumped off the track, and broke his neck.
What?
I'm just saying, my sister's here in town because of that. So I'm hosting my sister like she will host me back in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? So,
respect, yeah.
Yes, but she's buying breakfast, so I like $3.99 sometimes.
You ain't listen, $3.99 is the bomb, bro. You crazy? And then I be sitting there ordering everything, and she get mad. Well, why you order? I want extra toast on my bacon.
You know what it is, brothers like us. I take care of everything. I don't want to hear it. I'm the type that I'm paying because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear no. You know what I'm saying? Like when I pay, I eliminate so much. I get a lot of slack, but I'd rather pay because I don't want to hear the complaints. I don't want to hear the excuses. People look at the time. They start looking like they're reading an encyclopedia. Like, I'm not dealing with that. Well, how much is it? Come on. You pay the tip. Here, I'm paying the. That's it.
They're gonna get me in trouble. I hear the warden coming downstairs. Look, I got to get out of here.
Oh, don't tell it wasn't me. I swear.
It was him, man. It wasn't me.
I'm a high. Look, I'm a high.
Yo, it was he. It was not me. I live on the 5th floor. But nah, look. Listen, let me do this real quick. Listen, man, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank you, each and every person, for coming to the live. Thank you for the taps. Thank you for gifting my brother. Thank you for gifting the panel. Thank you for your participation and listening. And hopefully, like I said, we dropping gems, and I hope y'all pick up them gems and put it in your joints and walk around with them, because this ain't free. And this is actually what we doing is free. This is free of charge.
It costs, but it's free of charge.
It only costs you your time, but it's free of charge, and we appreciate you. Thank you for taking the opportunity just for being here. I appreciate each and every person that comes to my live, because without you guys, my live wouldn't be what it is. So thank y'all again. And as I always say, may the love of the Lord be with us all until we meet again. In Jesus' name, amen. Listen, my brother, enjoy your day on purpose, man. God bless you. And for those that celebrate 4th of July, be safe out there. Watch them fireworks, and make sure your kids are safe. It's hot outside, so make sure you hydrate.
Man, don't get tempted by people wearing less clothes.
Listen, I ain't getting tempted by nothing. I'm about to tempt myself right out this house. Go get some food.
Hey, tell sis all this love, yeah?
We'll do.